Play safe. In this first learning activity of English.Works 5, you will learn about vocabulary related to health problems and safety, reflexive pronouns, giving advice, and describing rules. Introductory Material. Dear learner, this material will help you study the topics related to Learning Activity 1. You will learn about Number 1. Vocabulary to express health problems and safety. Number 2. How to use reflexive pronouns. Number 3. How to give advice and describe rules. Let's begin. Number 1. Vocabulary to express health problems and safety. A. Richard is taking a personality quiz. How much do you know about first aid knowledge? Look at his answers and calculate his score. How much do you know about first aid knowledge? Number 1. Your brother has a terrible headache. You A. Call your mother. B. Give him an aspirin. C. Take him to the doctor. Number 2. Your nose is bleeding. You A. Ask for help. B. Wash your nose. C. Put your head back. Number 3. Your friend has burned a finger with a hot pot. You A. Call an ambulance. B. Put his finger under cold water. C. Rub some oil on it. Number 4. You have a black eye. You A. Take a nap. B. Note: if most of the answers are A, it means you need to go deeper on this subject. If most of the answers are B, it means you have basic knowledge about first aid. If most of the answers are C, it means you know how to provide first aid. Here is a list of health problems that will help you describe aches and pains. I have an allergy. I have an earache. I have a toothache. I have the flu. I have a stomachache. I have a backache. I have a burn. I have a sore throat. I have chickenpox. I have a rash. I have an injury. More health conditions. To get a bruise. To lose one's voice. To break one's arm. To twist one's ankle. To hurt. To swell. To faint. To suffer from. To sneeze. I feel. Now Richard has some serious symptoms, so he goes to the hospital. The doctor gave him a prescription to buy some medicine. When Richard arrives to the drugstore, he can see other patients are asking for medical treatments as well. There is a long line and he has to wait. He is texting Joanna for killing the time. B. Joanna's brother almost had a terrible accident at home this morning. Her uncle Javier forgot to unplug the electrical razor, so Christian was playing with it. Luckily, Joanna was close, and she put the electrical razor out of Christian's reach. Joanna's family decided to make a checklist and identify safety problems at home in order to avoid accidents. Safety first. The house was categorized into 6 areas, and possible risks in each of them were identified. This is the safety checklist. Kitchen. Put matches, lighters, knives, scissors, and dangerous objects away from children's reach. Use child-proof locks on the oven and cupboard doors. Tie plastic bags in the middle and keep them out of children's reach. Keep drawers locked. Bathroom. Keep medicines locked and out of children's reach. Store shampoo, cosmetics, and soaps in a locked cupboard or out of reach. Put child-proof locks on the toilets and bathroom doors. Place a non-slip mat in your bathroom. Remove all cleaning chemicals and cleaning products from the bathroom floor. Keep dryers and electrical razors unplugged. Laundry. Store cleaners, detergents, and bleach out of reach. Empty buckets when they are not in use. Keep front-loading machines closed. Living areas. Remove breakable objects such as glasses, vases, cups, mirrors, etc., or keep them out of reach. Cover sharp edges on furniture and counters. Protect glass doors with safety films. Keep hot drinks out of children's reach. Garden or open areas. Supervise children all the time when they play outside. Use child-proof locks on car doors. Make children wear a helmet and protective gear when riding a bike. Keep tools out of reach. Store poison substances and chemicals out of children's reach. Remove keys from cars. Electricity. Install a circuit breaker or an electrical safety switch to prevent electrocution. Cover outlets which are not in use. Check appliance cords and keep them in good condition. Number 2. How to use reflexive pronouns. An emergency can be avoided if we think about safety. Read the following article, Keeping Children Safe at Home. Children could have accidents if adults do not guarantee a safe environment at home. Kids are curious. When they explore to try to know how things work, they can place themselves in danger. They can hurt themselves, so adults have the responsibility to keep them safe. Puts sharp objects out of children's reach. They could cut themselves. Never let children play with lighters or matches. They can burn themselves. Lock doors and drawers. Kids can hurt themselves. Store chemicals and cleaning products away from children. They can poison themselves. Cover plugs when they are not in use. Children could give themselves an electrical shock. We can see in the examples the reflexive pronoun themselves. In these first examples, reflexive pronouns are used to show that the person doing the action and the person receiving the action are the same. As you can see, reflexive pronouns go after the main verb in the sentence. Pronoun: I. Reflexive pronoun: myself. You, yourself. She, herself. He, himself. It, itself. They, themselves. We, ourselves. The following situations clarify the use of reflexive pronouns. I hit myself with my left hand. He cut himself while cooking. They are taking pictures of themselves. He is a big boy. He dresses himself. Number 3. How to give advice and describe rules. A. New parents are excited and confused when their child is a baby, but these feelings disappear as they learn more information and gain experience caring for children. Read the following email a new mom wrote to her own mother asking for advice. She is overwhelmed. She is looking for advice about dealing with her new role. She is also trying to keep her marriage safe. It is a hard moment in life for many people, but asking your own parents for advice seems the best solution for new parents. Expressing advice requires the modal verb should. Look at the examples from the text. You should hire a babysitter because you need time to get better. Your husband should help you with the baby. You should keep a balance among family and your personal needs. Keep in mind. Pronoun. I, you, she, he, it, they, we. Affirmative form. Should plus the main verb. The negative form, shouldn't plus the main verb. And in the interrogative form, should, I, you, she, he, it, they, we, plus the main verb plus the complement. Examples. I should work harder. They shouldn't drink wine. Should he quit smoking? B. Living in a safe house does not mean we will not have any accidents. It is important to know what we have to and must do. Modal verb have to expresses obligation. Pronoun. I, you, she, he, it, they, we. Past form, had to, did not or didn't have to. Present form, have to, do not or don't have to, do not or don't have to, has to, does not or doesn't have to, has to, does not or doesn't have to, has to, does not or doesn't have to, do not or don't have to, do not or don't have to. In the future form, will have to and will not or won't have to. In terms of safety, parents. They have to keep their home safe. They have to lock doors and drawers. They have to keep chemicals out of reach. What about babysitters? They have to supervise children all the time. They have to check that children wear their helmets and protective gear. They have to hold children's hands in the street. The modal verb must is an expression of obligation. Pronoun. I, you, she, he, it, they, or we. In the affirmative form, must plus the main verb. In the negative form, mustn't plus the main verb. And in the interrogative form, must, I, you, she, he, it, they, or we, plus the main verb plus the complement. A mom is explaining to her child about safety. You mustn't put your fingers in the plug. You must ask for help when you need something out of your reach. You mustn't play with knives.